So Cooper's first sleepover.
Oh, his first sleepover.
What, you had people at your house, or he went?
So, well, it was actually all very dramatic, if I'm being honest, because it wasn't a planned sleepover. So one of my best friends, Rose, has been very, very poorly.
Oh.
We thought she had meningitis. She didn't, luckily. But it was a very scary... This last week and a half have been awful.
Yeah.
I mean, mainly for her, but like as a best mate, it's been really sad to see her be so poorly. So me and her boyfriend and her mum and dad sprung into action and kind of like shared the duties of looking after Jude, because she's separated from her husband and they do like week on, week off. And it was her week when she fell ill with Jude.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was like, well, do you want me to take him in and he can stay for a sleepover? And Rose was like, that would be incredible. And I thought, I'll just double check with him, because it's a lot. Yeah, for a little kid, like when their parents not well, and then it was his first sleepover as well. So I checked, I went in and they were both there together because he'd come over for the day anyway. And I said, boys, how would you feel? I did a real big build up to it.
How would you feel
if we had a sleepover? Well, they nearly burst my eardrums with
I
how
was so
excited.
excited,
Yeah. And it was all great. Like, they were so excited. They were just having the best time. And then it got to bedtime. And upstairs, because we're having the house renovated at the moment, there's the top bedroom has 2 double beds in it at the moment.
Yeah.
So one of them was in each bed. And one of them, I don't know which one, spilt a full glass of water over one of the beds. But they didn't want to sleep in the same bed. So I then had to like try and like cover it all with towels. And then bless Jude. He was... So kids have different ways of going to sleep, don't they? Jude likes complete darkness, no sound. Cooper likes landing light on and to have his Yoto on, playing music. And they're like the problem, Kels, because an argument ensued.
Yep.
One of them wanted it on, one of them wanted it off, and Jude, bless him, kept coming down going, I can't sleep. Cooper's being so loud. And because it was getting later and later, they were both getting more and more aggy.
Yeah, with each
I was
other.
like, oh, for God's sake. Anyways, it was about 11 o'clock by this point. And then Jude started to get a little bit emotional. And he was like, I'm so tired. And I was like, do you want me to stay up here until you go to sleep, Jude? And he was like, yes, please. And Jude's not a real needy kid. So I was like, oh, you must really like feel a bit scared, you know, because it's not your house. Anyway, so I laid with him until he went to sleep. Coop was a little bit jealous about it.
Oh, of course he was. Yeah, but also he's never had to share you with anyone.
I know, and I was there looking after Jude rather than him.
He's like, hang on, what's going on here?
Yeah,
get in bed with me, Mum.
Yeah. So anyway, so I stayed with Jude till he went to sleep. Anyway, they both slept all the way through. No problems, no wake-ups. And then they were happy as Larry in the morning.
Oh, bless.
So they did it. I mean, God knows what Cooper's going to be like when he's in someone else's house.
Yeah, I've not even had a play date at my house. I've had like my friends' kids over.
Yeah,
I've not had like a school friend over yet.
Have you not?
No.
Oh.
My saving grace is we are always so busy with activities.
Well, that is a saving grace.
Sorry,
but
Aurelia can't do.
Yeah, but do you know, I think you see it a bit different because you've got 2 already. You've already got them to play with. They're together to play with each other. Whereas for me, when I invite a kid over for a play date, I'm like, oh, this is brilliant.
Yeah, because they get to...
Yeah, Cooper doesn't need me. Because normally it's just mummy watch, mummy.
Yeah.
Whereas they just play together.
Yeah, but it's like, I can't deal with the mess and everything, George.
Oh, and well, I mean...
Did they make a mess?
No, they're all right. They were all right. It wasn't
a party pooper and I can't deal with the mess.
Do you know what? I'm not the biggest fan of the mess, to be honest with you. I put them out in the garden because there's not much mess they can make in the garden.
No, get out in the garden.
Like, get out. And do you know what? I noticed they have so much more imagination when they're outside. When they're inside, they're like, can we watch YouTube? Can we play on video games? Can we do this? But when they're outside, they have to make up games. And they did. They spent about 2 hours. God knows what this game was they were playing. But yeah.
They played. My problem is when my 2 go outside, Aurelia's never satisfied with what she's got outside. So then she wants to go upstairs, bring her whole baby collection out, every blanket, I'm like last night she got home from gymnastics and she wanted to go outside and I was like, that's fine. I said, but do not go upstairs and take anything outside.
Have you got anything in your garden though? We've
got loads. So we've got a trampoline.
Oh yeah, I was going to say we got a trampoline, but I didn't want to be.
Yeah, we've got a big trampoline which they play on. We've got a little Wendy house, and now we've converted our summer house into. They've got like 2 deck chairs in there.
Oh.
They've got their kitchen. He's got his like tool set down there.
Oh,
so
she's got a load to play with outside.
Yeah, mine are really outdoorsy kids. They love it outside, and I'm just like, yeah, get outside.
Yeah. Oh God, it makes such a difference.
And shout out to Trusty Trees. Will has just done my whole back garden as well, so it looks fantastic. I left the pod last week and got on the train, and one of my neighbours who lives like behind me came and sat next to me. She went, I just love what you've done with the garden. I went, oh, do you? She went, yeah, I just love it. She went, I've got so much more light in my room. I've got so much more light in my back garden now that you've done that.
Oh, that's amazing.
But obviously, when I moved into the house, I've not really done loads to the house. I've just made it like livable, done like little things. And obviously, I never had anyone to do the back garden. And then I met Will.
Is that what Will's company's called?
Trusty Trees.
Oh my God, I love
if
that.
If you need anyone trusty to cut down your trees.
I do, but he lives too far away. And I also could really do with his advice as to whether this tree at the back of my garden's dead because it's just not done anything.
Send it over.
I shall take a picture.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to. So, Kels, moving on from Cooper's sleepover, you had Tom's charity football match.
Yes.
Well, it was this weekend just gone, but it might not be when this episode goes out. But recently.
It will probably be like.
Yeah. Recently.
That was so like 6 weeks ago.
Yeah. Wow, so last year. But yeah, how was it? How did it go? I saw Tom's team won.
Yes, we won.
You won.
Which was so amazing because the year before we got so beaten. Because
I was going to say, when I saw that you'd won, I was like, oh, do they just go easy on Tom?
No. So the first year we won. The second year we mucked up because it was all a rush last year. Because basically the football club that we go to, which is Bromley Football Club, they went up a league. So we had booked it with them, and then they turned around and said, you can't play here because they had a 3G pitch. They had to rip the whole pitch up and lay grass because they'd moved up a league.
Oh, God,
So we literally had to find somewhere else. So we ended up in Dorking. It was all like crazy. And we forgot about the professional ex-pro goalies. So that's why last year was an absolute disaster. I mean, I think the score last year might have been like 9-0.
Oh, God. Why did their team have an ex-pro goalie and you didn't?
but James, who sponsors from Grove Gallery, I love James so much, but he is a cheeky man and they've got the advantage, obviously, of knowing football better than me. So he definitely had last year on his team the ex-pros.
Right.
And I didn't.
That's so unfair.
And then they'd also researched the celebrities that were really good at playing.
Wow.
So I said to James this year, I would love for you to sponsor. However, I'm picking the teams.
However, give me all your money. However, I have some rules.
I have some rules because you mugged me off the year before and it's not happening again. So I am going to pick the teams.
Who was man of the match?
I didn't actually pick the team, to be fair. Lisa, she picked the teams. My friend Lisa, who's amazing, who helps me so much. Yeah.
Who was man of the match? Did you have one?
No, we didn't.
Oh,
we didn't really have a man of the match because you know what? Everyone like subs off and does whatever. Do you know what? It's just the whole atmosphere of the day.
Yeah, you've got more players than you actually need. So
and everyone just jumps in. Obviously, you do get a few excuses, which does actually break my heart on the lead up to it. Like I had footballers let me down. Maybe we won't go into that.
Name and shame. Name and shame.
Well, the ones that we promoted that weren't there, you can go and look, can't you?
Oh, right. Yeah, that's annoying, isn't it? It is annoying when people.
Do you know what? I feel like as well for the football match, I can't. You know that I will go above and beyond. I can't actually go and play. It's something that I can't actually do.
I mean, you could.
I could, but I'm not very good. It's like something that I have to rely on other people for, and I'm not good at relying on people.
Yeah.
And almost I would just love for people to just not give me the crap excuses. Just
should be having contracts written up next time if you cancel on me.
I will name and shame you on Instagram.
Was it emotional?
It always
I
is
saw you on
emotional.
Instagram actually being a bit emotional.
Because it's just the build up of doing it all for Tom and for the kids.
Yeah.
Because it means so much to us, and it's still keeping Tom's legacy alive. And you almost can't believe that he's not been here for 3 years.
Yeah.
Like, I think to next year, that's going to be 4 years. Oh my God! Like, where would 4 years have gone? Like, where's 3 years gone? And how my life has changed in 3 years, and where me and the kids are at, but also how long the kids haven't seen their dad for.
Yeah, of course.
Like, there's so many different emotions that go with it. And then also the not to go on to the negative about the players, but the players that do actually turn up, that you think you're actually taking time out of your day to be there for me. Like, how much I appreciate that. And all the people that helped me arrange it. Like, it just, everyone gets involved. And then we had like over, I would say, 1,300 people.
Oh, wow. That's incredible, Kels. Well done. So you must have raised a fair bit there.
I reckon we've raised over 10 grand.
Amazing.
So that will do so much for Dave Bolton, who I work with at Ahead of the Game. Dave is an 11-year survivor and is only in the 1%. So he's rehabilitating people and helping them on their cancer journey. So what we can actually give to people with 10 grand up north will go such a long way.
Really will.
It's so worth it. And then you come back and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe that I've pulled that off.
Well done.
We had amazing exposure as well. You had me kicking a ball on ITV News on Saturday. And everyone was cheering me. And I was like, there's actually no goalie in here. Why are we cheering me kicking a ball into a net? But I'm here for it.
I'm here for it. Let's go. The stuff that people make you do on TV.
Yeah, like, just do that. Okay, let's do it.
Sure, no problem.
But yeah, it was so good. And then obviously the kids performed. Bodie played with his little football team before the match.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Cute.
So it was.
And how were they? How did they feel? Was there any emotions from them, or were they a bit kind of like?
Do you know what? Right? And there's a massive picture of Tom. As soon as Bodie got there, he went, "Oh, look, my daddy's up there," and you're just like choked. But Tom would have loved the day, and he would have been so happy with what we've done and what we've raised. So it's the awareness.
Yeah.
For me, the 10 grand that goes along with it, it will go a long way for Dave, but it's the awareness that we've raised for brain tumours, because we know how underfunded they are.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was well done, Cal. You should be proud of yourself.
Oh, thanks, George. Proud of yourself. Thanks.
And one other question I wanted to ask. It's been going for 3 years.
Yeah.
Was Tom at the first one? Or
No.
was it after Tom had died?
So after Tom died, I was writing my book with Lisa. She was my ghostwriter. And I sat there with Lisa and I just said, I want to do something to celebrate him. Like, what can I do? And then she was like, oh, why don't we do a charity football match? Because there is companies that you can go to and they set the whole match up for you.
Oh, do they? Yeah, but I bet they take a big cut of whatever
and also,
you make,
Georgia, come on now, it's me. As if I'm just going to go, oh yeah, someone else take control. No, I am a control freak. So
you said it yourself, Kels.
Yes, so I know that I am a control freak. So yeah, it was me and Lisa that was like, let's do this. And then I went to an event for the Brain Tumour charity, and I met James, who owns the gallery, Grove Gallery. And he said, I spoke to him and he was like, anything you need from me, I'm behind you, because he'd just lost his friend Stoney, who was an artist, to a brain tumour.
Oh, wow.
So it all just sort of connected. And then I did it on Father's Day. But I don't think I'll go back to doing Father's Day. I think I'll keep it around this time.
Do you think that more people came because it wasn't Father's Day?
I think more people came. We did it on a Saturday.
Yeah.
I think it's all trial and error with whatever you do, but you do have to like stick at it, don't you?
Yeah. Hopefully I'll be at the next one.
Yes.
Not my friend's 40th birthday. So I've been Georgia Jones.
And I've been Kelsey Parker.
And we'll be back with another episode, same time, same place, next week.